Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 11 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week. Next week on Coronation Street, Craig's life hangs in the balance after he's attacked in the line of duty. Elsewhere, Kit and Bernie face a frightening showdown with Mick, and unsettling new details are revealed over Mick and Lou's marriage. Here's our full guide to 11 big moments coming up. You can also check out our collection of 32 spoiler pictures from these episodes. Kit clashes with Mick after catching Brody shoplifting. Unable to resist, Kit mocks Mick by suggesting that Lou isn't as loyal as he thinks. Mick confronts Lou after Kit's remark, sparking fresh tensions between the couple. Lou suddenly drops out of contact with everyone, leaving Sean and Gemma fearful that Mick may have done something to her. Realizing that they need as much evidence against Mick as possible, Sean goes to the police to change his recent statement. He confirms that Mick was the one who attacked him a few weeks ago. Later, Lou is seen dabbing at a head wound. She calls Mick and asks him to come home so they can talk, but the villain remains in a foul mood and speeds away in his van. Kit calls Mick, who screams at him down the phone. Mick declares that all of his problems are down to Kit. Mick then cuts the call and takes matters into his own hands. His next move is unclear, but Kit and Lou seem to be in danger. Craig starts shadowing Kit on his CID placement, but feels undervalued as it's clear that Kit doesn't rate his work. Lisa encourages Craig to find a way to prove Kit wrong. Later, Craig gets his chance when he's called to investigate a disturbance. While the exact circumstances are unclear for now, Craig is later found in a terrible state after being attacked. An ambulance arrives, and Craig struggles to explain what happened to him. Craig's injuries are so severe that he's taken into intensive care. As Asha completes her handover, Craig explains that he knows what happened to him. His colleague Jess is quick to ask questions, but Craig's condition deteriorates. An injured Lou decides to take her young daughters, Shanice and Joni, away for a few days. Tim picks them up in a cab, but he insists on taking Lou to A and E first after noticing the cut on her head. At the hospital, the nurse realizes that Lou is in an abusive relationship. Lou refuses to disclose any details and does a runner, leaving Tim to look after the girls. When Sarah arrives home, she's shocked as menacing Mick follows her into the flat. She orders him to leave, but Mick makes it clear that he's going nowhere until she summons Kit to be there. Later, Mick declares that Kit has ruined his life. He vows to kill his nemesis once and for all, before outlining a cruel plan to trap him. Mick holds Bernie captive on some waste ground. He plans to use Bernie as leverage, although she warns him that his plan is doomed to fail as Kit doesn't care about her. Mick tests this theory by calling Kit, letting him know that he has Bernie and he must come alone if he wants to keep her safe. Kit heads off to waste ground and is confronted by Mick, who still has Bernie in his clutches as he makes demands. Worried that this could be the end, Bernie tries to tell Kit that she tried to get back in contact with him years ago, but his adopted mom intervened. Will Kit find a way to save Bernie and himself? Lisa speaks to Jess on the phone, desperate for any news on Craig. At the pub, Glenda, Steve, David, Gary, and Maria are among those who reflect on the horrors of the day. Meanwhile, Kirk phones Beth to tell her what has happened to Craig. Lisa is left thoughtful after the shocking events of the day. She tells Carla that she's determined to grab happiness where she can, but what will this mean for their future?